a child from a previous relationship? And I'm gonna say no. And this is why I'll say no. It's not because I wouldn't eventually probably love this child, because I'm a very loving individual. So I think I would, eventually love the little homie. Like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Dab him up.
You know what I'm saying? What's poppin'? You know, it's him or her. Whatever. Hey, whatever you got going on, I'm cool with it. But if I'm starting a family, I'm starting a relationship, I feel like that's already adding a whole nother factor to a potential relationship that I haven't even started yet. So if this person has a father or they have a father somewhere, he's now part of my life. I don't necessarily want somebody else already a part of. Now this is a 3-person relationship, 3 adult relationship already. And then, what if little homie come home one day and he say, shut the F up, you can't tell me nothing, you ain't my daddy. I'm gonna be like, I'm not your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to deal with that. All right, how I'm gonna parent this child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want to take you as my own, but depending on how that child receives you, or even how the parent does, maybe the dad is like, feeling some kind of bitter. Maybe he still is attached to his child's mother's. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's just too much. It's too much going on. So
I mean, to me, personally, I guess I wouldn't do it, but I've seen many people do it and make it work.
Yeah.
And it's not, there is going to be a lot of drama, but if you, at the end of the day, I think if you really, really love that person and you love the child, you're willing to do whatever it takes just to be in that family or in that person's life, Whether the dad is deadbeat or he's, I guess, dead.
Yeah.
You have to, I guess, have a better, understanding and respect.
Yeah.
And kind of get to know the kid and the mom, you know?
Yeah.
Which I guess you would if you're in a relationship, but it's just, there's boundaries you guys have to set.
Yeah.
That's how I think of it.
Yeah, that just seems like a whole lot of, first time, let's just say, not even the person you talk to.
Okay.
You in a new relationship, you know what I'm saying? And he says, I have a child. You know what I'm saying? I got a 3-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? Previous relationship, mama ain't that. She pop in and out every now and then. It's a whole. I legit have baby mama drama. And he's telling you stuff front. You still try that out? And but before he told you that, he fine. He got a great job. Got money. Everything else is good. But he has a 3-year-old daughter with a crazy baby mama.
First.
Excuse me.
Damn. First of all,
it tastes like peanut butter.
I like kids, so that maybe I'm the wrong person to ask, but I like kids. I guess I'll be willing to try, but you can sense if something is not right.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't think that should be an issue if you like that person. It's just whether you fall in love with the kid or not.
Okay, and I guess to try to think about it the other way, like, you could at least try it out.
Yes.
In worst case scenario, you'd be like, what, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could just don't be so quick to dismiss it. It might be a little.
How can you dismiss a kid?
I don't know. I used to do it in my old job all the time. Like, get out of my face. But I used to do it in my old job all the time. I don't know. I can dismiss a kid, but I wouldn't do that for real. No, but I couldn't even.
You gotta think about it. You work with kids that are not.
Yeah, so I've worked with difficult children before, but but with that, I work with difficult parents. Even in my job now, I've seen relationships with the foster parent with the actual parents, and then the kids have to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't know. It's difficult, but I've seen it done. I'm in a current family structure where I have a stepbrother. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine. Everything is going. Yeah, I have a stepbrother, Josh. I have 2 Josh brothers. But that's going well. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then you think about the kids. If you think about the kids' point of view, 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 everything.
Is that? But see, if the parent is a deadbeat, you ain't getting 2 of nothing. You get 1 Christmas, 1 birthday, and they might send you something.
If you think about it, that's okay. I guess what if the parent is deadbeat? Then don't you want to be that one person to be like uplift that kid. Like, but see, I'm not that type of person.
And I feel you on that. But see, here's the thing though, right? So then it's like now that kid maybe starting getting a little confused. You feel me? Then the kid's like, damn, is my actual parent not love me because they not providing for me correctly. Yes. Maybe they not deadbeat because they're not trying. Yeah. Maybe not deadbeat because they're not trying. They're deadbeat because they just can't. Like they can't get a good job. What if they got some other stuff going on? They're trying their hardest, but the best job they can get is maybe.
Well, I guess.
And so all they getting them is like, this is all I got. But maybe I'm I'm making $300,000 a year and I can buy them like anything that they want. It's like, oh. Get what you want to get, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like
that's something you're gonna have to work on with that father and father kind of thing. Because if you don't want to, I guess you don't want to overstep your boundaries over that father. Yeah. But then again, it's
like don't try to one up them.
Yeah.
Like I would definitely
competition.
Yeah. I would never do that. I don't think I think trying to make it a competition, you're gonna make it really awkward for the child. Because kids are already confused, you know what I'm saying? Especially, and I'm assuming I'm thinking of a young kid in this situation. I think a teenage kid wouldn't even be an issue, honestly.
Well, let's say the dad was deadbeat. Let's say the dad was deadbeat and that dad passed away. You do have your mom's partner or whatever, and you have no relationship. That's what that would scare me, And I get like that comes with having to date somebody with kids, but don't. So how would you deal with that? It's like,
I guess you just want to know all of what's going on with the relationship. So if I'm gonna go into this relationship, I'm gonna do it 100%. I feel like you can't 50-50 this. You know what I'm saying?
It makes everything so awkward.
Because it just be. I couldn't even imagine like,
you can't imagine.
I feel like you gotta go in this relationship like 100%. Don't be 50-50 if you already, because that's already a barrier you're gonna have to get over. I feel like relationships are already complex, and you adding that to it, you just gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful.
It's really hard to debate that because then I can see both sides.
It is.
My side to think of it is like, I love kids. Like I would want to be a part of somebody's life, and then especially if like their life has never been that great. Yeah, you want to be that. Yeah,
you want to be that angel. Again, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
As you bring up like the drama that I can't deal. Like
I've already dealt with drama without kids. I couldn't even imagine. Because
like, let's say like, have you ever had like an issue with a mom's boyfriend? Like you ready to beat their ass type thing.
Yes.
That's the thing. Like then you sit there like, oh, your mom still loves the guy.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, that's because like and just as a young boy when I was young, like I didn't like anybody that my mom dated, even if they could have been cool. I didn't like them. Yeah. Like I really I was really like, what's up? Like maybe not all the time. I was gonna just walk up and just bink, this grown man. But like in my head, I'm like, oh. If you do anything, I'm really ready to go there with you. Yeah. I'm really ready to go there with you. And I guess that's just, I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just like, dudes are territorial. So like, this is my mom. Leave my mom alone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah.
That's also that too. Like you just.
Leave my mom alone. like to this day, if I see my mom like on a date, I'll be like,
who's this person? What's her?
I'm looking at him like, what's up, little dude? What's up? I'm still what? I'll pull up. I still got a key to the house. What's poppin'?
Right.
You hear me? Like, so yeah. I can see how it can be difficult, but I feel like you could. Now, is there a limit to kids? What if they got like? What if you say I got five kids?
Because I want kids of my
Exactly.
own.
So then you gotta worry about the family you're trying to build.
If there's 5 kids, look, you don't have to put 3 in the orphans because I can't. I can't.
So wait, what about 2 kids?
I'm just joking.
Just two kids with 2 different baby mamas.
No, sorry, because I can.
Your face,
I could never.
she was like,
it's quite heavy.
I could deal with the 1. But the 2
baby mamas, I don't know.
I might get my ass beat by both because I can't.
How does Future do it? How many baby mamas he got?
Oh my God,
Don't little Boosie got a bunch of baby mamas too? I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know, man. I couldn't imagine trying to like juggle all that. Multiple baby. He gotta have like. He probably has like. They probably have like people who deal
Four
with
different conversations. Exactly. You're just gonna have to pay someone to deal with it.
They probably legit pay somebody to handle all that because I couldn't.
Then imagine all the court dates of having like
dude, just no
custody and stuff like that. Oh my.
Heck, you know.
You make me lean towards the no side
No,
because
see,
this is a lot.
Look, if it's multiple baby mamas, hell no. Or baby daddies, hell no. But yeah, that's.
You gotta think about it. That's just first of all,
finances.
If you have five kids. How you gonna make?
I have a question.
What?
Okay, so say your partner, whoever it is, has a kid, and then y'all have a kid together. How would you feel about your partner not taking in their kid? Do you know what I mean?
So like.
So say you have a kid in your relationship from your previous one.
Yeah.
And then you in your current relationship you have another kid. What if?
Oh, my partner isn't accepted differently.
Mm-hmm. That's a no.
What would you do in that case?
You'd have to. We gonna have to sit down because like now
not
you're.
Even that. Like if I see you single out my kid, then I'm gone. Like that's my kid. That kid should always be that number one. Person,
I feel like we should be. This is because like just
we're
because
a team,
we gonna have to talk because that needs to be addressed because kids pick up on that. I mean, people say ain't no favorites. But some people have favorites, and then on top of that, this kid they already know that they're not related.
Yeah.
So now they already don't add no more fuel to the flame. So you gonna have to get on that ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
First, look, come here.
Because if you I feel like if you don't accept that child, then your own son or daughter may take that energy that you're
exactly, and kids ain't nothing but what their parents is. Most cases, man. True. Most people ain't, or whoever raised you, maybe it wasn't a parent, maybe it was an aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, whoever, just a family member. You gonna be like that person.
Treat this person like the ugly.
Yeah, they gonna do what you.
They gonna do.
Yeah, they gonna be doing the same thing. It's like So you gotta be careful. You definitely gotta be. I ain't even thinking you gotta be careful with that because everybody got favorites. Like everybody got favorites. You just can't show it.
You can't think about it. That's a lot of psychological shit going on.
That's a lot. You gotta be legit. Like
this is why you deal with the kids you deal now with your old job. Oh my god,
man! I had favorites at that job. But when the kids be like, "You got favorites," I'll be like, "I don't like none of y'all." I would tell them I
can't say you have.
I didn't tell them but it was some kids I would literally come to work and be like, "Oh my god."
That's just like let's say you had 4 kids. You said, "Oh yeah, this is."
You gonna have a problem child? Yes, it's gonna be one of them kids.
Yes,
I still love
child.
you. Like what's crazy? At my old job, the worst kids were the ones I had the best relationships with because I was always with them because it was always doing something bad. So it was the good kids. They felt like we didn't like them because they wasn't getting the attention. And it was like, no, you're just doing the right thing. So honestly, don't have to say much to you, but your peer over here is trying to put a chair through a glass, so I'm gonna have to go pay attention to him for a little bit. So it would just be like the bad kids would think that you really like them, which over time you kind of do. It's like I'm always with you. I'm spending most of my shift with you. I didn't tell them that. I didn't tell them they were my favorites, but I had favorites. It's like it was like some kids that like you, but some kids I don't like you. I've never liked you. Every now and then, maybe I've said that one time to a kid, in a heated exchange, just to, prove a point.
Yeah.
He thought I was playing. He's like, "You just playing, right?" I was like, "Yeah." In my head, no, I don't like you. But sometimes you gotta keep it 100 with some of these kids. And I don't care what y'all say. Yeah, I said it. I know y'all want to say it too.
I don't know.
So yeah.
I love everybody.
I try.
I love seeing
the point of view is okay. So say you're in a relationship and they have a kid. What if y'all don't work out but you built that relationship with that child?
You will always be in my life type.
Would you still be there for that child?
100%.
Got to. But you would have to just make sure you're not overstepping your boundaries.
Okay, but say they don't have a father anymore and you're that father figure to them now. What would you do? Would you still stick around for that child?
I would, as long as the parent is okay with me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want them to be sneaking
Because now the mom wants to date somebody else. You can't just be in and out.
Exactly. Yeah. If I build that relationship, relationships are very strong, very important for kids, especially young kids. Having a proper role model. Somebody can look up to and just the whole family dynamic, you know, getting switched around. Just consistency is key, and you know, so
Yeah.
I would try to stay in the homie life.
I would too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. If that person sees me as a trustworthy person,
Yeah.
like they come running to you, you can always come run to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's I would never.
I got you.
Yeah, it's like I can't shut anybody.
Yeah,
down,
I couldn't. Now I feel too bad.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, I'm not heartless like that.
Yeah,
I
like
can't.
I just.
Little homie run up to you, Krisky. No.
Right.
No, I can't. But yeah, so yeah, that's that. All right.